Greetings everyone, this is Mythical Daka bringing to you from my library something very near and dear to my heart if you hadn't gathered from my very first video, classic first-person shooter Doom. Although the term first-person shooter didn't actually exist at the time, for several years they were called Doom clones. But this is pretty much the blueprint for every first-person shooter as we know it today. Certainly things have evolved since then, but this was really what broke the PC gaming market wide open. Popularized the genre. Certainly not exactly the most groundbreaking game, at least in some respects, because the year before they released Wolfenstein 3D, and obviously they learned a lot of lessons from that. But the improvements from them were significant enough that really, honestly, everyone practically forgot how good Wolfenstein 3D was. We all became Doom fans as a result. Ow, 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 ow. In this game, you play a lonely space marine. Lonely because every other space marine that was sent here was killed horribly. You're on a base on one of the moons of Mars. I believe this one's Deimos. There were some teleportation experiments going on, and they went horribly wrong, and everything was invaded by the forces of hell. As you progress through the game, things become more and more hellish. This one is largely just a military base overrun by demons. The next chapter in the game was one that was it was still a military base, but it seems more merged with a more hellish region. And then I believe it's the third chapter where you're just flat out in hell. Then later on, this is actually Ultimate Doom. They added a fourth chapter. Which I believe also takes place in hell. Eventually they released a sequel, Doom 2. Doom 2 wasn't exactly a leap forward. They added a few new enemies and one new weapon. Changed the format of the game so it wasn't episodic. It was actually a little more mission-based. And then they eventually released Final Doom, which didn't really add anything new. It was really more of a mod, a standalone mod for Doom. I haven't really played a lot of it. I do have it. It's on my to-do list. Hey, shotgun. And unfortunately, you start off with a crappy pistol because evidently all the heavy gear was taken by your squad mates. And you have to find the weapons throughout the course of the game. This is probably your most reliable weapon, the shotgun. It's the best balance of damage and refire rate. Okay, there we go. A lot of these weaker enemies will go down in one shot, maybe two. Ideally, if you hit with all pellets, they'll go down. It's about 3 pellets per shot. There's copious amounts of ammunition lying around. Basically, the lesson is don't bother with teleportation. You're probably going to open an interdimensional portal to hell. And probably doom the planet, since that's the plot of Doom 2. It's called Doom 2 Hell on Earth, if I recall. But that'll be another video. Hello. Obviously, you fight stronger and stronger enemies as you go. Right now, I'm just going up against, basically, I think the official term is former humans. They're basically zombies. And some weaker demons called imps. Let's see, where the heck do I go next? The game is fairly open-ended. At least open-mapped, I should say. Not really open-ended. I mean, it is linear gameplay. You go from one zone to the next. And it can get pretty frantic at times. Ammunition, that's it. Alright. So I need to go through here somewhere. Probably up here. There we go. Ah, 2 in 1 blow. That's always fun. Down. Hello. Goodbye. You know, I don't think I've ever figured out how to get in there and get that chainsaw. All the years I've been playing this, I guess it just never bothered me that much. Exploding barrels randomly left lying about. I think OSHA might have something to say about that, but they do make for great weapons when bad guys crowd around them. One of the significant differences between Wolfenstein 3D and Doom is in Wolfenstein, the levels were all basically uniform blocks built on top of each other, whereas this one, there's a lot more variation in the sizes and geometries of the room. Obviously, the graphics were improved. And it's nice they gave you these little stats at the end. Ah, I missed something. Oh well. These days, if you want to play Doom on anything later than Windows XP, you need to find an engine translator. I personally am using GZ Doom right now. It will not run on anything newer than Windows XP. Ludicrous Jibs. One of the, probably the first game actually to feature Ludicrous Jibs. I'm not sure I've ever figured out how to get that mega health either. No sense getting that. Up and there we go. Alrighty. Sorry about the talking to myself. I do tend to mumble at times. And this is like shooting fish in a barrel, assuming the fish can shoot back. Another thing that's nice about this game is that bad guys can get themselves caught in the crossfire, and they'll actually turn on each other when that happens. Sometimes that's a great way to clear a large room. Kind of just run through, hope for the best, let them shoot each other. And they'll clear a good chunk of them out themselves. Like that helpful, ooh, what the heck? They must have shot a barrel. Don't stand too close to the barrels, they explode. Alright, let me try dropping down here. Grab that first aid kit. You notice a little portrait down there. The more he gets beat up, the bloodier he gets. There was a comic known as the Doom comic that was based on this game. It's actually available for free out on the internet now. It gave rise to the term rip and tear. It's pretty hilarious if you ever want to check it out. The Space Marine in question is rather incoherent most of the time until he picks up a new weapon and then he becomes flat out poetic. There are pinky demons in here. That's another nice little feature, the ambiance. Best way to deal with these guys if you don't have a rocket launcher is actually the chainsaw, which unfortunately I also don't have. So now it's backpedal and shotgun. And it takes 2 or 3 full-on shotgun shells to take them down. They're a little tougher than your usual fare. Fortunately, they have no kind of range attack whatsoever. The instruction booklet referred to them as looking sort of like a shaved gorilla with a big mouth and teeth, or something to that effect. Nice thing about the imps is that, yeah, they had that little fireball attack, but if you got some distance between you, it's actually pretty easy to dodge. And these guys just keep lining up for me. Ow. Ow. Yep, and here come the stairs. They're going to be able to come running at me. That's a lot more ammunition than I really wanted to go through. Eventually I'm going to be doing a multiplayer video series on this, I think, hopefully using the Brutal Doom mod. There's a lot of different mods out there for this game. Brutal Doom is one that I came across thanks to Total Biscuit. It's actually a lot of fun. They revamp a lot of things. There are a lot of improvements made. Somehow, even after 20 plus years, this is still a lot of fun. Widely regarded as one of the best games ever made. I know there are probably a bunch of kids looking at this thinking, this looks so stupid. Call of Duty is way better. Well, you know, this was groundbreaking 20 years ago. Like, you can't even look up in this game. Fortunately, the game is kind enough to handle vertical aiming for you. As long as there's a bad guy up there, the gunshots will land upwards. Armor is most definitely not useless in this game. You will not last long in a heavy firefight without it. Ow, ow, ow. There we go. Hey, open up. Nothing I like more than a lot of rapid fire capability. that's why I need the environment suit. So I need to go down here. Oh, hey, rocket launcher. Oh. Not fast enough. Guess I only got one shot at it. Whoopsie. Oops. Well, that wasn't helpful. Let me try that again. Yeah, I guess that's stuck up there now. I missed my chance to get that mega health. It is sometimes very easy to get lost. It's been a little while since I played this, so I don't know. I don't entirely remember where I'm going. Oh, there we go. The pistol and chain gun use the same ammunition, so as long as you're picking up bullets. Crap. That was close. Fortunately, they are usually kind enough to tell you when they're coming. I think I pretty much got all the yeah, I've got all the weapons that are available in the first episode. They added a couple more for the second and third episode, the plasma gun and the BFG. The trope namer for the BFG. Anytime something's referred to as a BFG, that came from this game. There's another one. I have to switch back to my shotgun. Oh, there's the exit. Okay, yeah, so that took a lot longer than I probably should have. Oh well. Still a lot of fun because of, you know, gratuitous violence and all that. I'll certainly revisit this game later on. Probably do another video of one of the later episodes. Well, that's that. No more bullets. No more DACA. Down to my shotgun. Oh, Jesus. Nothing like invisible demons in your face. Yeah, they're also kind enough to let you know when they see you. That's when you know you gotta start shooting. Quite a few games actually were based on the Doom engine after this came out. Most notably, Heretic and Hexen, both developed by what was it, Raven Software, I believe, which were then published by id Software. This is both made and published by id. probably good enough for now. This is definitely something that'll be revisited multiple times, more than likely. Because I just enjoy the game so much. Even after all these years. Ooh, Jesus, it's getting hairy. As is usually the case when invisible demons start popping up out of nowhere. Ouch. Ouch. So I guess that'll be all for now. And I guess I'll see you next time.